Hey, I'm Hailey.
And I'm Jessi.
And you're listening to
Personality Hire, the podcast where we're going to do some questions. Okay? We haven't done a silly, goofy Q&A in a long time. And we're going to do that today. We found some funny questions and we're going to ask them of one another. And then we're going to answer them in front of you, in front of each other, in front of the Lord, all together. Because it's fun for us. And sometimes you just need to do something that's fun for you.
Exactly.
And then maybe you'll hear one of these freaky questions and need to ask your friend what they think about it and what their answer is.
Exactly. Also, if you're watching this pod and you notice we haven't changed in a week, you're right.
We haven't.
We're recording 2 pods in 1 week.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it? Yeah,
Hard working
women.
Oh, women.
Okay, first question. If you could shoot one condiment out of your belly button, what would it be and why? I am going to answer this first because I want a resounding ranch, because the world needs more ranch. And I think all of the Europeans coming over here for the World Cup who are visiting Indiana for the first time, they know something about this Midwest ranch. They're into it. They're all about it. And they're saying, hey, we got to get this back to Europe. We got to take this back to the Brits. And you know what? I'm here for it. Bring ranch. I almost said nationwide. Bring ranch worldwide.
Can you imagine if you had ranch that could come out of your belly button, like a button?
That would be amazing.
But
last night I would have used it at dinner.
But also,
with my fries.
Like if you run into someone who's never tried it, you're like, oh,
you
hold
gotta
on.
try this ranch.
And then you pull.
But would I tell them? Would I just do it like that?
You pull
be like,
a little.
I had it in my hands.
It's loud and proud. No, you keep in your bag. You know those little cups that they have at McDonald's where you put your ketchup in it. You bring those little taster cups in your bag no matter where you go. And if you run into someone who's like, I have never tried ranch, you like, hold on.
Do I have a treat for you?
But then I also feel like you need to keep a little baggie of celery or carrot sticks in your bag at all times too,
snack.
so they can
dip it. You would always have a snack on hand.
Yeah.
Dang, I love it.
You'd always need something.
Yes, even if you needed like just a little salty something, you did. So disgusting. What about you?
I would do steak sauce, like an A1 steak sauce.
Okay,
it's my favorite condiment. I use it on everything. I mean, I buy a bottle. Everything.
What do you use it on besides steak?
It's so embarrassing. The things that I eat it almost every day on everything. I mean, I love.
What do you put it on? I need to know other items.
Like I'll put it on any sort of meat. I'll put it on.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Like all these, I don't know, like cauliflower rice, put a little bit of steak sauce on top of it, mix it up. Delicious.
Actually, that sounds good.
I put on everything. I love it. And if it could come out of my belly button in like a little dispenser, I would be extremely happy.
Would be a better place.
It would be really good. Yeah, for me.
Okay, the next question is, what is the best excuse for being late you've either ever used or ever heard?
I'm trying to think because, traffic isn't a good excuse.
Okay, well, I have a good one.
Okay.
That is traffic. One time, I was on my way to a film set. So, like that would happen, right? I cannot be late. But I'm going to be late, and I don't know it yet. I'm looking at my GPS, and it starts to go up all of a sudden. By the way, I always give myself at least 30-minute buffer time. And I've already been to this location. I was there the day before. So I knew exactly where I was going. I felt confident. It wasn't that bad of a drive, like 30 minutes. And I gave myself an hour. Girl, this was the excuse. A mattress flew off a truck at it was 2 cars ahead of me.
Oh my gosh.
Bounced off of cars. And then there was a houseless woman in the middle of downtown Atlanta, where the busiest part of Atlanta, just walking in the middle of it. And everybody was freaking out. So they're all stopping because she was doing a dance between 3 lanes. Oh. So that was the best excuse I've ever used, because what are you going to do? There's a woman dancing in the street and there's a mattress flying at my face.
I don't know.
I was only 15 minutes late, by the way.
I cannot think of a good one that if anybody's ever even told me. I'm trying to think back of all the times that I've managed young people and what they may have told me.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh yeah, because working in retail, I'm sure.
Working in retail, working at, I don't know. I cannot think of one. I'm so sorry. I think your mattress one is great.
That's just the when you said traffic, I was like,
that's a good one.
That one was crazy.
That's a good one.
Crazy. Okay. If you had to eat a crayon out of a box, what color would it be and why? I like burping because of the Alani. Sorry, I just told everybody that.
I didn't even know you were burping. Oh my gosh.
I did it over there.
Something on my fit.
It's steak sauce coming out of your belly button.
Steak sauce coming out of my belly button. Also today, Hailey and I already said this in the other pod, but again, like whatever. It's
it's a week later.
It's the future, but yeah, we went to go do a workout class together
before this,
and we both showed up in a black
we're both
onesies, and Hailey was like, "Oh, we have our little baby outfits on."
I was like, "You have a little bow in your hair."
We have our little baby outfits on for
our little sweaters. And your mom
really did.
bundles us up in, and I hope the teacher can help you get that on and off after recess.
And we were next to each other, so just do the math.
Yeah, just giggling.
What crayon would I eat?
And you have to be specific about why.
Right. So let me think. I mean, they're going to taste the same in theory.
I'm going to do the like lilac, like that light purple.
Okay. Yeah. I think
that one needs to go down.
Okay. For some reason.
Sorry. Like, why did I say that?
For some reason, I feel like the darker the crayon, it might be more like
icky.
Yeah, I think it might be more hard to chew.
Like a dark, like indigo.
Yes, I think it might be difficult to indigo. Chew, and then it gets like your teeth will be all jacked.
It looks like you have, like after you eat Oreos.
Yes, and I feel like it would just linger in your stomach.
Yeah,
like I would probably eat like a sandy tan or a white or a sky blue, like something with light pigment, because I feel like that would be just easier to get down, just like stomach. Easier to fucking gnaw and just get down.
Ugh. If you were a transformer, would you need a car or life insurance? I guess I would need both.
What does that question mean?
I don't know, because it's like, if you were a transformer, would you need car or life insurance? I think I would need both, technically.
Because I guess I
would need dual coverage.
The question is if like transformers can go. I thought transformers just went from like robot to car, or like because you're right. I didn't think transformers were ever people.
Well, maybe they put on a suit.
But that isn't. But they're not a person.
And then that's not a transformer. It's just a transformer suit.
You're still a car or whatever your transformability is. So like, yeah, I think like, does Bumblebee the transformer, doesn't he like go into a car, like a cool sports car? He needs car insurance, and then when he's not morphed, he's still a car. He's just an unraveled car.
You're right.
So he needs to call Progressive.
Yeah.
He needs to
bundle your plans.
Yeah, he needs to call Geico. He needs to call Flo. I don't know, but he needs car insurance. He doesn't need Aetna. He doesn't need United. He doesn't need Blue Cross Blue Shield.
He probably needs a mechanic.
Stop it. Get some help. No, he needs help. Yeah.
Now, Keith. What kind of cult would you like to start? Would you like to start?
Easy. Easy.
What?
Easy.
Tell me.
We are going to have me at the center of this cult. I am the claw machine queen. And my cult, it is a compound with as many arcades as you can even imagine, filled with claw machines. We are grifters. We panhandle. We get all of our money through begging, and then we take the money.
Just a child at the arcade.
We take the money to build our arcade, to buy the things to stuff into our claw machines, and we have just truly our whole ethos is that claw machines make the world better. They make your life quality better, and I stand by that. And I would obviously be the cult leader. And then we'd probably have some sort of like different leadership opportunities within the cult where you get access to different types of claw machines based on your cult loyalty. You know what I mean? Like you have to work. It's kind of like you have to work your way up through the cult to have access to the better machines.
Okay.
And it is a combination of how long you've been in my cult,
how much you provide,
you are,
how good you are at
good you are begging
grabbing
for money, how good you are.
Yeah, begging for money actually.
How good you are at begging for money,
or grabbing.
How good you are at using the claw machine. Like it's gonna be a rubric of things, but that's how you move up through the cult. That's how I get my kind of like panel of, and like just get my different sort of like advisors on my panel. And our main goal of my cult is probably to make it mandatory that every single business in the United States of America must have a claw machine. Like that's and it has to be mine. It has to be mine. And then I take the money out of it. Thank you.
Cool. Great. I have no cult. I think while you were talking, I was like, I don't think I know what a cult is now. I think besides worshiping something.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I would want people to worship other than God. So I'm like, but like in a silly world,
yeah,
I'm still trying to think and I don't know. I'm trying to think of something because I don't think I have something like a claw machine type thing. Like, I have no idea. Do I have any interests?
Neither of us really do.
I do. I like shopping. I like fashion. I have a passion for fashion.
Okay, well,
I like
I think
acting,
that your
but I
cult,
don't want those to be
your
cults.
cult would be something centered around eBay, or you guys would create some sort of an eBay like marketplace.
You know, the thing is, though, I would never be a cult leader because I don't want people asking me questions. And
but if you're the cult leader, there's
I could ask
you
them.
refer or you just say,
I say pray about it.
Yeah, you just
put your hand on the item and think about it.
Or you say, I've written the rules down right here, and don't ask me any questions. These are the rules. Yeah. Interpret them how you want to interpret them.
And I just give them a look.
And if you mess up,
I don't even know what that look means. I just try different looks out on them. You know,
I don't think either of us would be good at cults.
No, I'd be like, can you go home?
I think my claw machine cult is actually more like an after school club.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's what it sounds like. Can you stop? It's like
I have an itch.
She's like pulling at her skin. I'm like, what is happening over here?
I have a bug bite.
Do you? Okay, wait. I have a thing with skin. I've noticed that like if people pinch it, I saw someone doing it to their throat, underneath their throat, and I literally started like sweating when they were pinching underneath. And I don't know what it is, but it hurts me to see it. Does that make sense?
It's like
the hairs on my neck stand up.
It's like your body's blanket is being pulled.
Yes. Ooh.
Skin is your body blanket. Your skin is your body blanket.
I hated that. Okay, wait.
Wow.
I'm trying to find good ones. What's the worst date you've ever been on?
I don't know if it was the worst, but it was the weirdest. I think I've said it before. Yeah, not the worst, but the weirdest. I went to go have tacos with this man who was so hot. I mean, like, so hot. Like, arguably the most attractive man that I dated before my husband. And while we're on the date, he just starts to tell me in complete earnestness about how he sees ghosts and how they're in his house. And he just has a lot of ghost stories.
So much fun
and
asking him questions.
He had like seen a ghost that morning. He had seen a ghost at his house like when he was getting ready to meet me.
He's like, anyway, my place after this.
Yeah.
And you're like,
and I didn't think that he liked me, but then come to find out he would keep calling me and like try to chat.
Right?
Yeah, like and just chat with me on the phone. But then we never like even planned a second date. I can't remember it. Oh, also wait, I do remember the worst date I ever went on. It was with this kid that worked at the Tabernacle. He was a barback, and he took me on a couple dates, and he took me to meet his friends on one date, and they were so mean to me. We were at like a place where there was like playing pool, and they were just so mean to me. Like these girlfriends of his friends were there, and they were just so unkind and really unwelcoming. And after that, he ghosted me, and I never heard from him again. That was probably like our 4th or 5th date.
That's
and he
weird.
never heard from me. I never heard from him again. And then I messaged him on Facebook because this was a long time ago. This was like 2006 or 7 when this happened. And I messaged him on Facebook, and I was like basically telling him that was like how very dare you do that. And I guess maybe like a year later, he messaged me back and apologized and said it was, unkind and that he should have manned up and talked to me. But that was the worst date I've ever been on.
Ew. I don't like that.
And we rode back, like he took me back to my house in silence in his truck. And I was like, I don't think we're ever going to talk again. And we didn't.
Ew. I don't like that.
What was the worst date you've ever been on?
I've been on 3 dates where men end up crying at the end and telling me like something traumatic about their life.
Oh my gosh.
And I think those, every time we get to the tears, I'm like, how did we get here? Why are you? I just met you.
What about me?
Also, have you ever considered therapy?
Yeah. What about me made you think that I needed to console you during this moment? Like,
No, and I just met you. Ugh. That's happened 3 times.
Were any of the reasons funny reasons, or were they all like
No,
kind
they
of
were all
dark and
very
sad?
dark. Yeah, they were all very sad and very dark.
They said this girl has supportive energy.
Yeah, I was like-
I'm gonna tell her my problemos, my sadness.
It was tough. And then, it's not like I'm crying with them,
No, because you don't really have a rapport with them yet.
No, I don't know them. I'm more shocked. I'm in shock.
Yeah, and you're trying to act probably not as shocked as you really
Yes,
are.
I'm trying to be understanding
Yeah.
and like engaging and empathetic.
You're
and
kind of like the way your facialist was with you when you were like, "Where my mom died."
Where my mom died.
Yeah.
My face is breaking out because my mom died.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I'm also on camera, blah, 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 and I should call Tyler Perry up, right? But anyway, my mom died, so I've got a pimple. And she's like, okay, let's go. Okay. What's the worst fashion decision you've ever made, and do you have a picture of it? I think that a lot of my freshman year at college, I made a lot of leaps and bounds with fashion. I tried a lot of stuff out. I was not scared. Let's just say that. And I have so many photos of that.
Scared.
I wasn't. I was not scared. I was bold. I was
Brave and
courageous.
beautiful.
Yeah, I did not care. I was going to try the looks. And did I try them? They did not work. People talked about it. People be like, "Oh yeah, Hailey Sweat." No, I'm not kidding. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, the really blonde girl who."
People talked
No,
about
they would. They'd be like, "You gotta go see her. Like, let's go borrow stuff from Hailey. Let's see. She got crazy." Like, for swaps, people would come to me. They were like, "We know you got some costumes up in here," because I'm a thespian deep down.
I think mine are over the years, and still to this day, I like a hat. I've always loved a hat. Like,
Hello, princess.
yeah. I mean, and like I have tried and worn out and about everywhere different types of hats, including but not limited to a little tiny fedora when I was in high school, because I liked.
She was a skater, but
that's
she
right.
said, "See you later, but."
I was trying to be a little scene girl. I've tried a little fedora. I had a gigantic trucker hat I wore all the time.
Okay, I'm into trucker hats now.
But it was different.
I know.
It was different.
You wore suspenders and ties.
No, not
You did
suspenders.
suspenders. Okay, good.
Hailey.
But you did wear ties.
Yeah, well, sue me.
Sue me. Sue me. I want to be Avril.
And then I wore a lot of newsboy caps. And then
Not newsboy hats.
100%. I wore a few captain hats,
Hi. Oh, a captain. Wait, I don't really.
cowboy hats.
Okay.
Like big floppy hats.
You like to accessorize.
I loved hats. And then I'm going to say, a beret.
I love a beret.
I would wear berets. My big.
Do you have a raspberry beret?
No, but I
need
would.
one.
You know that I would.
Yeah.
But the biggest one that I regret was when American Apparel was a big deal when I was in college. And one of my closest friends worked there. She would get all of us free stuff.
Those hot pants.
No. I wore
skater skirts.
They sold braided pieces of fabric. 3, like a braid is 3 fabric, but like just old t-shirts, they would sell them where they had braided them together into a long thin strand that you could use for whatever your heart desired,
Like a belt?
anything. And I would wear them around my head like a little crown, and I would
know what you're talking
do a
about.
deep side part, and then
Oh
I
my
would
gosh.
use
The side parts.
and then I would use the braided belt thing to hold my deep side part bangs down and
And then across her forehead.
wear it like
She was like,
I think in my mind I thought I was being like a cool hippie.
yeah, she's being boho.
Being boho. And I would wear that like legit to the club. I would wear that like literally to the
Did you
club.
have like an owl necklace?
I did, and I had a very deep V. I mean, it was called a deep V-neck for American Apparel. And I'd wear my little braided headband. So anyway,
So that was probably the worst you're thinking?
yeah, that and the fedora. I mean, it's really a
fedora,
toss-up.
I think, for me, when I hear fedora, I'm saying...
It's really
and
a
also you
toss-up.
said tiny fedora.
Oh, yeah, it was like
Hello,
it was-
princess.
Yeah, it was small. I mean, I loved a hat. I still do love hats.
You do love a hat. Hats are great.
I was also adventurous
Yes.
with my headwear, and that's a mistake.
You know what? I don't get embarrassed about that stuff. And
I'm not embarrassed,
I would
but I am
rather take a
truthful.
swing. then be basic.
And I'm not embarrassed, but I can see the reality of the situation.
Yes, which is hat. It's fedora. Is the reality.
It's giving, take that off.
It's giving, no. Would you rather have one eyebrow or no eyebrows? I'd want no. Because can I just draw them on if I have no eyebrows?
Yeah. But
so
also,
I'd rather them be even. So if I draw them on, they're more likely to look more similar.
Okay, can I ask a question of this question,
Yes.
though? When they're saying one eyebrow, could it be like a gigantic unibrow that extends over both of your
and
eyes?
I could shave.
And then you could just get the in between.
I feel like this question's, either one or none.
So you're going none.
I'm going none.
You're right. I also
Keep the
think
face
I would
even.
go none.
Because you look like you're always like this. And
you can draw them on. And nowadays you can get them microbladed or nano browed or like whatever tattooed on. I'm also going no brows.
Okay, great.
And people now they bleach their brows, and that's like a thing, and they kind of disappear under their face. So no brows. And it gives you options. Maybe some days you don't want to wear brows. Some days you want to go browless. You want to look like that painting that I can't scream without eyebrows.
That's how I feel.
I feel like I look like that painting right now. Oh my gosh. I need to get some filler, I think, in my face.
No. Why do you
I know, that's
think
another
that?
day.
We're not getting on the subject.
Moving on.
Do you think we were destined to meet and be friends? Wow.
I don't think, I also don't think we really had a choice. It's a kind of friendship where I don't think we had a choice to be friends. It's just like that is the way that the world turned and was supposed to turn.
Yeah, it felt like duh.
Or it just kind of felt like we met and then it was like, yeah, well, come on.
Yeah.
Like
just natural.
Yeah, like just come on.
Yeah.
Like there was never a point where I feel like we were like
new.
I just want to tell you that I really love you and care about you. Just didn't.
No.
It was always just kind of like, yeah, all right, here we go.
Also, I can't remember ever. Like I remember when I first met you because you were coming in to take before you started teaching, and then also because I think I remember I was working when you were training one day. Because you trained in
Atlanta.
Yeah. And I trained in Houston. So you trained in Allison, whatever. Yes. Which we probably shouldn't say her name. I was like about to say her whole name.
Yeah.
But she came and I remember that day because you were training with that one girl who was mean.
Yeah.
Which we're not going to say her name. But I remember being like, that girl's so beautiful and funny because you were just like saying comments as you do. And I was like, I want to be her friend. And then I remember we were just like friends after that. Like we would just talk. We would just,
We would.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, we were destined to meet.
Yeah.
Yes. Now kiss.
I'm dead. Not kithing. Not kithing.
Oh god.
I'm gonna be so honest. None of these other questions.
That's
are
not
good.
true. There's one at the bottom that was good. Hold on. Oh wait. Oh. Oh okay.
Yeah.
I guess the eyebrow one was the last one that I thought was good.
Yeah. The rest of these.
Wait, what does it say about scary movie?
Which one's likely to have a heart attack?
Oh.
That's like it sounds like a second grader.
Milk before cereal or cereal before milk? Cereal before milk.
Cereal first.
How are you?
Hello, it's gonna splash.
That's right. And also,
how are you gonna know how much cereal you need?
Yeah.
Or milk.
Also, you're gonna get less cereal if
I don't
you take
want more milk either.
Right.
I want more cereal.
By volume, I feel like if you put the milk in first, you're going to over pour, you're going to use more, and then you're not going to have enough space to put your cereal in, and then you're going to have
splash.
The ratio to milk and cereal is not going to be right.
Icky. And then you're going to be like fishing for the cereal within the milk.
Who is most likely to eat in a restaurant without paying the bill? Hello?
Neither.
Why would that even be on here?
Of the authorities.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about?
I don't want to go to Giselle.
Would you rather take an ice cold shower and be clean or not shower at all?
Ice cold shower? Hello? I'm not
Did I
sick in the
exercise
head.
before? Like if I didn't exercise before and
No, if I'm dirty, I want to be clean. So yeah, I want to take a shower.
But I don't being cold.
Oh, I do hate being cold.
I hate it.
It's awful.
What's your favorite sleeping position?
On my left side.
Not on your heart side?
On my left side. Apparently, it's like It's better for your digestive system to sleep on the left side. And, you know, your girl has gut issues. So.
I sleep on my right side and I can't, or kind of like side stomach. Yeah. And it has to be my right because I've said this before, but I hate to feel my heart beating.
I don't even feel my heartbeat when I lay down.
I hate it. I don't like to feel my heartbeat. It makes me feel...
Reminds you of
my mortality.
Yeah. I was going to say it and then I was like, don't say that.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's a hot dog.
It's its own thing. I think that's it. I think you're right.
Yeah.
This is the last one because I don't understand it, so maybe somebody else will. Do you think cavemen had nightmares about cave women? What does that mean? Do you think cavemen had nightmares about cave women?
Like of them getting mad at them? Like their ladies? Their lady loves? Like what does that mean?
Yeah,
I think they had nightmares over like woolly mammoths. You know what I mean? Like over like Ice Age.
Right.
Like I don't
predators. Like real live predators, because
like lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Yeah. Or like losing, instead of being like, oh my gosh, I had a dream that I was naked, I showed up naked. They had a dream that they forgot their pelt.
Yes.
And that they walked out of their cave without a pelt.
That they didn't have their like arrow.
Yeah. Like
to get to gather their food to hunt. And so I guess that's what I don't. So no, I don't think they were having nightmares over cave women.
Also don't understand that question, but now you know us a little bit better.
Yeah.
Good old ranch and A1 steak sauce.
Straight out. Yeah. Belly button.
That's also so ridiculous.
Ooh.
And disgusting.
Disgusting. Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Cut your hair. Laura Linney. Willem Dafoe. Willem Deface.
Willem Deface. The other thing Hailey and I wanted to talk about was, I'm going to let you explain it. You go ahead.
I forgot. Oh, okay. So, you know, for the fashion girlies, it's, you know how when you have a, and when you, and then you, that's how I feel like I'm talking, by the way. And I am.
We are.
So, you know how like when you're a fashion girl, you want to wear the cool, like baggy stuff, like the big whatever. I don't know where I'm going here.
So
you have to do this.
when
My brain
sometimes
is on
when you,
Alani.
I think, are hyper focused on fashion, especially dressing for yourself, sometimes you might find it difficult to dress sexy, or you might find it difficult to dress sexy in the common or like societal norm way,
right?
Because you're focused more on the shape of garments, you're focused more on proportions and whatever. So it might not lend itself to kind of like the traditional sexy vibe, short, low cut, whatever. But there is this idea that there can be haute couture, where you're able to have a sexy vibe to your outfit while still maintaining that sort of fashion forward,
like chicness.
Chicness. But you can still channel the whore that you want to be that day.
I totally think this is true. Like, you know, like low rise jeans and a little like top, like a little loose, like white t-shirt.
I think for the average woman, I probably dress pretty racy. I really do. I think that like, I do not mind no backs on things. I don't mind extremely short things. I don't mind things that are extremely low cut, but also my body is pretty straight up and down. And I'm also aware that other people with different body types can wear those things, but it might look different on them.
Yeah, or they look like,
or they feel that it looks different on them, because I've heard people say it looks suggestive on me and they didn't want that kind of attention, because unfortunately we live in a society where also people will garner attention in an unwanted way when you wear shit like that if you have certain assets. But I don't have that shit. Yeah. So I am a very straight up and down person. I always have been. That's just my body type. And so when I wear haute couture, I think it probably looks less whorish on me, because I don't, I'm not built in the way that might, my figure doesn't suggest the same things that somebody else might.
But I think people who find that they're not just straight up and down, I think you could do it too in different ways. Again, the low-rise jeans with the like the long t-shirt still that comes like, and you just have that little gap, like that little gap when you were wearing low-rise jeans is so sexy. It's not a lot of skin, but and like you could be all covered up, like all your assets are covered up.
Showing your arms can be
sexy,
super sexy.
Just like showing your neck, I think can be sexy. Like the back of your neck is sexy. Like if you wear your hair up and you kind of have like not a big low back, but like just like a slightly
scoopy.
bigger scoop in the back, I think that's so cool.
You can be a slut and still
be cool.
Be cool with your fashion choices. Yeah, I don't know. I like that idea, but also I feel like, I don't know, wear what you want to wear.
Definitely wear what you want to wear.
Say what you want to say. Be who you want to be.
Say what you need to say. No, but seriously, I like that idea. I like that idea. And you were just talking about, we went out on Friday and we were talking about like what we want to wear when we were going out. We were both like, we want to look cool. We want to look sexy. And it's just, that's the vibes for this summer.
You said it, and I agreed. Flirty. I think it's a great word for it.
Yes. That's how
Flirty,
I think
fun.
Every woman should feel sexy, look cool, and be flirty. Like that's what the outfit should bring.
That
right?
would be what your cult was.
Okay.
Flirty, sexy, cool.
Yes. And we would just not talk to anyone, like no males.
Yeah.
Unless they're gay, because they can come, because we don't want the tension. What we want is to dress cool and feel cool, feel sexy, but look cool and be flirty. But
and also to feel sexy, to your point earlier, you don't really have to dress sexy.
That's why I'm saying look cool and
look cool.
be sexy.
And you feel sexy is what you said, which is awesome.
Sexy.
Yes,
that's what I meant.
Which is like, that's,
and then be flirty. Yes. Because flirty is just like, like whimsy.
I think, a little whimsical, but also maybe you're going to say something that's a little bit like left of center.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, so what?
It's fun.
I said it.
And you're just ready to giggle.
Yeah.
And in your outfit has color and it may be too dressy for this restaurant, but you don't care because you can never be too dressed up.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm struggling right now because I need to find a dress. I probably have one in my, I have one in my closet, but I have an event next week where it needs to be somewhat conservative, my dress. And just in line with this topic.
And what is the event? Is it a dinner? It is a
dinner.
Okay.
It is a dinner. And I feel like everything in my closet has some sort of like traditionally sexy element to it, because again, like I don't know. I'm like, whatever.
But is this at a church? Is the dinner at a church?
No. It's not at a church, but is that a traditional and maybe a little bit more conservative establishment.
Okay.
And I'm just going to, I'll just say that because I'm probably going to just be sending you some links and be like, what's your opinion?
I can't wait. I love it. I love when people ask me, well, in what's the word I'm looking for?
Moderation.
In moderation. Yeah. Because that's crazy. But I like when people send me stuff and they're like,
what do you think about this?
I love it. I love it.
Anything else?
I don't have really anything else. I feel like I will have things on the top of my mind the morning of, and then they just float away. Float straight out of my old noodle.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other updates. I was trying to think if I had any other life updates other than, no, I think everything's the same. Not in a bad way, but in a way that's like, we're vibing.
Calm.
Yeah.
A calm way.
Great. Well, with that, please rate, review, subscribe. Please send this episode to a friend. Please tell us what cult you would start and how I can join. And we will see you next Thursday.
Janine, take us home, sis.